Welcome back to the show, folks, to Dan Simmons and Judge Margaret Whitaker. I have to slow down and to make sure I don't goof that up, you know.
It's okay.
And we were talking about bull riders, and we were talking about what goes on, you know, there, and also Dan and his new column. Well, what I'd like to know is, what does PBR stand for?
Professional bull riders.
Okay, that's simple. That's simple. That's simple to me. I should have known that, you know. But you must understand that Big Al, doing, being a senior, you know, sometimes you miss these things.
I can see you riding the bulls.
Yeah, right.
Or throwing it anyway.
Right. Let's go into a little more about the bull. I understand that you also bought some photographs, and we can go from that and talk about what there is about the fascination of riding bulls and just what that consists of in the different arenas and some of the people that ride those bulls.
Okay.
Let's look at our first picture.
Okay. This was at the PBR World Cup.
Last year.
Right, and this was when Brazil won the World Cup. They competed against the United States, Canada, Australia, Mexico, and we had won it the year before, and Brazil won that year.
Well, tell me, when you say the World Cup, does that mean that there are people all over the world who participate?
Yes, there are certain countries, the ones that I just mentioned, that are particularly interested in bull riding. And so those countries come together and they form teams from their country and they compete. And last year it was Brazil.
Oh.
They did a great job.
I was thinking about Spain and the people, what do you call it, running
Running the bulls with Hemingway.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty dangerous. I don't think I'd want to do that.
They
Well,
have big horns.
Yeah, but they're running away from it. These guys are riding them.
Right.
Might want to look at the next picture too,
Mm-hmm.
because this PBR and the World Finals, we have a lot of fun there too.
Oh,
and some
wow.
of you will recognize both of these people.
Are they always in Vegas or all over the place?
1 year they had it in Brazil for the World Championship, the World Cup. And this coming year in 11, it'll be April, and it will be in Las Vegas again at the Thomas and Mack.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You favor someone. I'm trying to think who you favor. Someone I think I know. I can't think of it now, but you do. You favor a movie star. You do.
Lassie?
No, come on. Of course not. Give me a break.
Looks like the mother on the Partridge Family.
The mother of the Partridge Family. Yeah, see?
See, that's pretty old.
That's pretty old. That'd be the
Anyway.
modern, the modern show.
The PBR National Finals are in Las Vegas every
okay.
year, and the National Finals for the rodeo.
Oh, okay.
They're also in Las Vegas. So we're very fortunate. We're right there. And it starts today.
Oh, is it today?
It starts today.
Oh.
And we'll talk more about that.
Okay.
But we have a nice picture to show you.
Okay, I
Here
want
now.
to see that.
Oh.
Whoa.
Tell us about this, Margaret.
Okay, I'm in the pen with Smokeless War Dance.
Wow.
And he was one of the top deadly bulls of the PBR. And that's Bill Bentley with me from a rodeo company out of Texas, tailor-made bucking bulls. And this is in Pahrump.
Wow.
And this one is me with a really bad knee I had injured in Taekwondo. And Bill's told me, he said, you want to get up close and personal. I want you to get down there and I want you to shoo the bulls back. And so I thought that was okay because they were listening. But there was one mean bull there. His name was China Grove. And I clapped my hands, and China Grove turned around and looked at me, and then they all turned around. And Bill said to me, you might want to get up on the fence. And I'm telling you, bad knee or not, I climbed that fence so fast. And China Grove was in the dirt, down on his front legs. And he was kicking sand up at me with his horns. There were bulls on all sides of me. I had nowhere to go. If I'd fallen in, I would have been with the bull no matter what. So it was very comical. I'll never forget it. Never forget it.
She says climbed up the fence. Actually, she flew onto that fence.
I soared up, kind of like Superman.
That bull letting you know that, hey, I'm coming after you.
Oh, he was nasty.
Yeah.
He was a nasty bull.
We have another picture with some champions.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah.
Here we have Luke Snyder on my left, and #1 in the world right now, Austin Meyer. And I'm hoping that he's going to do really well, but they're all great bull riders, and I'm just really excited about Austin. And we have Cody. I can't remember their last names, but they're both Codys, and I think they both made the 40 finals for this event. I'm sure they did.
Did they get a pretty good payday for that?
I would think
The
so.
purse for this is $1 million.
That's a good payday.
I would think so.
That's a good payday.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you have another photograph here for us to see, I think.
And this
Yeah.
one
Oh,
isn't important at
I don't know
all.
where that one came
Yeah,
from.
you can keep that up.
That's a
It's been
PBR.
long time.
That was, you know, we have this new column, Cowboy Quest. So we put together a fan club, and this is the Cowboy Quest fan club. But I don't know where that picture came from.
No,
I
I'm
have
sure
no
he
idea.
doesn't. No,
No.
it just happened to get slipped in there.
Of course.
We've got to have fun with this, don't we?
Yeah.
If we're not
better
having
believe it.
fun,
Right.
we need to do something
You
else.
better believe it. Is there another photograph? Or is that, or
That's it.
That's all the photograph.
That's
okay,
it.
let's talk a little more about the bull riding. I mean, I guess the question I would ask is that how much training do these men do? How much do they training? Do you know?
These guys are born on a farm, and they've been riding sheep, from sheep on up. You know, that's what they do, and they're ranchers. They're cowboys. They're not. There's a difference in their training, though, which is interesting. The Brazilians believe in weight training, and now our cowboys are getting into that. They're starting to learn that arm is very important to be strong, to keep them on the bull. So they're athletes. These guys are athletes. They're awesome, and so are the bulls. They're very smart, very smart.
Now, I've noticed sometime when I've watched this that to win you need to stay on that bull about what 8 seconds or
Right.
9 seconds, 8 seconds or so
Right. 8.
more. 8 seconds look like a short period of time, but that's a long time, isn't
Yes, it is.
it?
The caliber of bulls they have for this PBR,
Right.
it's tough.
That's it.
We've got some great bulls coming in too.
Wow.
Those bulls make $1 million a year too.
That's what I mean. Wow.
Yeah.
There's
That's something.
big money here. It's a big sport. It's one of the fastest growing sports in America.
Wow.
Bull riding.
I guess before it normally was overseas, and then now it's back here in America. Now there are more people are interested in this because every time you have an affair, I should say, somewhere in a county or they usually have a rodeo.
Right.
Yes.
Kind of rodeo.
Yes.
And that's true.
And bull riding is becoming even more popular.
Yeah.
That was always our favorite part of the rodeo. We always were waiting for the bulls, and they would show those last. But bull riding has become its own entity now, and it is one of the fastest growing sports. It's just marvelous. And we have it here, right in Las
That's right, we
Vegas.
have it
Starts
here.
tonight.
It starts tonight.
Starts tonight.
Let's talk a little more
The,
about that. And
okay.
Tell them about that.
Oh,
Tonight.
tonight, you can get tickets at unlv.com or pbr.com, and they start at $21,
That's not bad.
and they go up to $250, $500.
Oh, very good. That's not bad. And Dan, you going to write about this?
We're going to write about it. It'll be in the column. We're also going to call into the TV station here and give a daily report on what happened the evening before. We'll also do, we're going to call into K-Hog. We're going to give them a little plug.
Right.
They're going to cover the PBR also. And of course, in the newspaper, in Pahrump Valley Times, you can find some interesting, I'm going to do biographies. I'm interested, you know, some people have read my stories. I'm interested in the people around it. So I'm looking forward to spending the week in Las Vegas and interviewing some of the bull riders and some of the owners. And Margaret's going to interview some of the bulls. That's
Yes,
her.
yes.
That's her passion.
Stock contractors.
Yeah, I was.
And we're going to have fun.
Oh yeah, I was looking at her watching the climbing up on that wall.
No, I'm not going to be climbing any fences. I may be falling off one, but I'm not going to be climbing
Climb
up.
up there, you know. Well, all you have to do is hold on tight. You know, what I mean, just hold on tight. You know. But that's very interesting, and I guess the main thing here is interesting to see a judge interested in becoming a fan of bull riding. But I imagine though people are interested in all kinds of things, not just their profession, and I think that that's good. And Dan, of course, I know you've been doing so. I've been knowing you for a while, and you've been doing so many different things. And the thing I guess I like about it is that you're still active in doing all these things.
Why
which is
shouldn't I? I'm
great.
only 35 years old.
That's right.
You know,
Yes.
I've got a long life ahead of me.
Yes, and I'm only 34.
Yeah, we're just prematurely gray, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm 26.
That's why we like to hang around with these young ladies.
That is so true.
We're having fun.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
just having fun, and I know you are too.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be at the PBR, and we'll be at the PBR every night, and I hope that we'll see some of you out there too.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you folks coming in and showing us this, and I should say talking about this. I think that's beautiful. And folks, I want you to at least, like I said, go there and have some fun. You know, you're never too old to have fun. You know,
Young at heart.
young at heart, folks. This
It's
is
a
it.
whole week of activities. PBR.com
Yeah.
has it all. Go to PBR.com, and you'll find all of the activities for the week.
Take care, folks. We'll see you later.
Adios.